What's up, everybody? My name is Parasite, and welcome back to Over the Top with Manchester City. Today we have the first two games of the Premier League season against Chelsea away and Everton at home. Two pretty tough games to start the season. Preseason has gone pretty well for us. We actually drew against our second 11, which was a little disappointing. But we won every single other game, including a couple against a little bit better competition in Shakhtar and Atalanta. The rest of them are pretty easy games, but we won them, so that's what's important. So we've played pretty well. The tactics seem to be going well. The players seem to be doing well. We've had a couple of injuries, though. Well, mostly just one. Ruben Diaz is injured. He's out for another 4 to 9 days, so he'll be back pretty soon, but he'll miss these first probably 2 games. Depending on whether it's closer to 4 or 9, I guess it'll depend if it's back for 1 or 2 games. Benjamin Mendy's been injured too. He's just coming back, so he's not fully match sharp. So those are really the only injuries. Of course, on top of Sergio Aguero, who's still got another 2 to 4 weeks till he can come back. So I'll be eagerly awaiting him to come back because Liam Delap is currently our backup striker on the bench, and I'm not comfortable with him coming in as a striker in the Premier League. Obviously, I've got other options I would be able to go to before that, but I need some sort of striker on the bench, so that's what he's there for. But this is the squad I'm going with. Let me actually get to the... No, I don't want to go in. Here's where I'm going to be. This is the squad I'm going with. I think this is what our strongest current squad is. Ederson, Walker, Stones, Laporte, Mendy, Fernandinho, De Bruyne, Silva, Mahrez, Sterling, Jesus. I think it's a pretty strong squad. We should be able to beat... Chelsea will be interesting. It's obviously a rematch of the Champions League final. In real life, Chelsea beat them all 3 times they played them, so I kind of need to overturn history right here and beat Chelsea in their own ground, which is going to be difficult. Which means I'm not going to start on attacking. I'm going to start positive, I think. I'm not going to go all the way to balance. I think I'm going to go to positive. I still want to play with a little bit more attacking output, but I don't want to go too gung-ho and completely, give away easy counters to Chelsea, who are looking to probably counter on us. So that's what I'm going to go with. So let's just get into the game. See if we can overturn history and beat Chelsea this season. I'm going to say go out there and give these fans their money's worth. That no one cared. Tell them I have faith. Not a great reaction, but it's early on. You're about to make your managerial debut. Can you sum up your feelings on an occasion like this? It's a special day. I can't wait to get started in this wonderful job. Fernandinho is set to make his 225th league appearance for this club today. Just how much does he mean to everyone here? I'm delighted for him. He's a wonderful player and a fine example of the sort of person we want at this football club. Obviously a legend. They're going to Hudson-Odoi on the left-hand side, Ziyech on the right, Havertz and Mount at center mid. Okay, that's interesting. We're going with the same formation, but I think ours is stronger. Like Silva, De Bruyne in the midfield is just absolutely disgusting. So we should be able to be all right. But I don't know. I don't know how this team's going to play. I don't know how this tactic's going to play. It's done well in preseason, but we still haven't faced a team the likes of Chelsea's yet, so this will be our first real test. And we've started off as the better team. 3 shots before they even have 1. So that's a good start to the game. We finally get our first highlight here in the 22nd minute. It's a free kick, which John Stones is going to head, but Mendy's able to get there. Mendy gets across his goal quickly and is able to get his hands on the ball from the... Oh, no, Mendy. Our own Mendy making a mistake, missing the header, but that's Timo Werner. He's not going to score that, so pretty comfortable. But a pretty big mistake there from Mendy. You can't see many more of those. They will score on us. They're a good enough team to take advantage of those chances. So we can't be making that many mistakes. We're looking to build out from the back here with Mahrez down this right-hand side. Mahrez getting past his defender, cutting inside, getting the ball on his left foot, putting the shot on target, and Riyad Mahrez doing exactly what I wanted him to do. Cut inside on that left foot, beat his defender, and fire it into the back of the net, and that's exactly what he did. What a solo run by Riyad Mahrez. Just running at the defense, like I told him to do, running across the box, finding the gap, and placing the ball into the back of the net. What a start. 1-0. We have been the dominant team so far. It's not even been close. There's a long throw. Laporte, I have scored a long throw in Football Manager 2021 after the long throw changes. That is the first goal I've scored since they changed long throws from a long throw. It finally worked. And Laporte taps it into the back of the net. Long throw goals are back, boys. You just need a decent long throw taker, and you can score some long throws. Which I think is a good thing. Like, it means like you can't put anybody there as we are destroying them. A corner now, and Laporte again gets his second goal in 5 minutes. And he puts us 3-0 up. But as I was saying, you have to have a good throw-in taker to have, good long throws now. It used to be you could place anyone there and they would just fire the ball into the middle of the box, and you'd just easily head it home. Now it takes good long throw attribute, which Mindy and Walker both have. And we can do long throws again. That's cool to see. I miss long throws. I mean, I don't miss. I don't know. This is the good thing about playing offline against the AIs. They don't do the long throws really, so you don't get burned by them. But you get to take. Oh, good gosh, we are destroying them. It's not even a competition anymore. Mara's with his second goal of the game to put us 4-0 up in the first half against Chelsea. This is a very typical Man City performance. Absolutely dominating their opposition. Sterling with the ball in. Mahrez heads it home. I'm trying to talk about other stuff, but we're just keep scoring goals. It keeps, getting in the way. I don't mind, though. 4 goals from 5 shots on target. That is what you call clinical. 1 XG, 4 goals. Usually I'm on Chelsea's side of this. Usually I'm the one with .06 XG, losing 4-0 to 1 XG. But so it's nice to be on the other side of the coin for once. I'm going to outstretch my arm and say I'm delighted with your performance so far. Keep it up. There's nothing else I can say. Absolutely delighted. We have absolutely dominated them. Mahrez and Laporte, both on braces. If we get a penalty, who steps up? I think Laporte should. He's not going to get very many opportunities to have a hat trick. So I think Laporte should step up if we get a penalty. I'm actually going to make sure Laporte steps up by setting him as our penalty taker. It's currently Kevin De Bruyne, but I want it to be Laporte. Confirm. I want a Laporte hat trick. That's what I want from this game. I'm not happy with just a brace. I mean, I'd like a double hat trick from Laporte and Mahrez, but I'll take a Laporte hat trick. Maybe he doesn't even need a penalty. John Stones is the one attacking it, though, but he heads it over. Got quite a few tired players. You know what? I might as well give Liam Delap a game. Like, if I'm ever going to get him in the game, this is the game to get him into. So, Bernardo's tired and on a yellow. I'll bring on Gundogan. Actually, I'll bring on Foden. Just make those 2 changes for now. Probably should have made a couple changes earlier because players are pretty tired. Last sub. Who do I want to bring on? Ferran Torres, probably. So I'll take off Raheem Sterling. Bring on Ferran Torres. Bring on all our youngsters. Praise the team. Doesn't look like we're getting the hat tricks, but we coasted home in the second half after a dominant first half performance that saw us go up 4-0. What a beating that was. 4-0 to Man City over Chelsea. Only they could have done that in the Champions League final. I wouldn't have to be making this series. Well, at least with Man City, that is. I would say I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. Absolutely delighted. They destroyed them. Such a positive result must have gone down well with you. Will the players be getting a day off as a result? Absolutely. The players know they'll get the day after a match off if they win, and they absolutely love it when it happens too. To say that particular result was on the cards would be an exaggeration. Just how pleased are you by the outcome? It's an absolutely superb win for everybody involved, and I expect the supporters will savor it for some time. We're the first game to play, and we are top of the table. We're probably going to stay top of the table after everyone else plays, too, because I doubt many teams are going to win by 4 goals. Torres makes his debut. They received 100... Oh, just because he played his first game for Man United. So Derby County been paid $130K. Laporte, you were superb. Where's Mahrez? Mahrez. Discuss. Praise. Praise last game. You were superb. Good victory. Now, we're on to Everton. So I'll see you for the Everton game. And we are back for the Everton game. I think we're going to go with the same squad that just played against Chelsea. I don't see any reason to change it. We actually didn't end up top of the table, too, after the first round of games. Arsenal beat Southampton 6-0. Obviously, it's not quite as impressive as beating Chelsea 4-0, because a little bit difference in competition there, but still, 6-0 is pretty ridiculous. So I thought we were going to be top of the table after 4-0, but dang, Arsenal just laying it down. But for us, this is the same squad that played last game. They're the same squad they're going to play this game. We dominated last one against Chelsea, a team that you have to agree is much better than Everton. So this should be a dawdle, and it's at home. Last one was away, so I'm hoping for an easy victory. I'm going to say we're favorites and should be winning this comfortably. They all agree. I have faith. Fernandinho's the only one that hasn't. I have faith. Full motivation. That is the team topic you like to have. How valuable is Bernardo Silva's versatility to your plans? He makes us stronger. I won't hesitate to use him wherever required if it helps us win. Given Benjamin Mendy's lack of match fitness, how long can he last out there? I think he can last the full match, and that's what we're planning for. This is obviously the squad we're putting out. Really strong. Midfield is just disgusting. Mahrez, Gabriel Jesus. I'm not huge on Gabby Jesus in real life as a real great player. I don't really buy it, but in this game he looks like he's pretty good. He's got pretty good attributes, so he should be good for us, but I'm really looking forward to Sergio Aguero coming back. His attributes look pretty ridiculous. As long as he doesn't fall off a cliff soon, maybe we'll re-sign him for another year. I don't know. Do we do like what happened in real life and let him go to Barcelona or something like that? Or do we sign him on, try to keep him here as long as he's still good in the game? I think that's what I'm going to do. He could probably give us 1, maybe 2 more years after this year. At best, probably, as that's somehow not a goal. How did they not score there? The ball is bouncing all around the box. Keeper is just completely on the floor. And somehow they can't put it in the net. I thought that was a guaranteed goal. I thought we were going down 1-0 after 12 minutes. But no. I think they hit the crossbar. And that's what keeps them out. Wow. That was scary. Kyle Walker has a bruised ankle, so he should be fine. We're not playing very well so far. We're like 3 goals up at this point of the Chelsea game, so I'm not liking this no goals thing. I was liking it when we were just banging in goals every single time we went down the pitch. As Mendy goes for a audacious attempt there, but that one doesn't quite come off. Have another highlight here in the 35th minute. Getting close to halftime, still 0-0, but we have a long throw. Not quite as good as the last one, but Mahrez tries to get a shot off, but it gets blocked. Back to Walker, though. He's going to get to the byline, put a ball across. And again, a mad scramble in the box. But no, the ball does not find the way into the back of the net. They're able to get their bodies in the way, block the shots, and scramble it away. So no goals. And it looks like we're going to have one last highlight before the end of the half. Again, Mendy missing a header. It's becoming a common occurrence. I'm not liking that at this point. As Stones is looking to build from the back, passing to Jesus, back down to De Bruyne. He's going to run down this right-hand side. That's the Mazzala that he is. He's got good dribbling. He's got good finishing. He's got everything you want as a Mazzala. But he puts the ball across, but Sterling is not the ideal candidate to find in the box with a cross. But we've been the better team. 8 shots. We just can't put any of them on target. I'm going to say I'm not happy because we've not been clinical in front of goal. We've been terrible in front of goal. We've not put a single shot on target. What is this, Champions League final? We have a corner here, though, in the 48th minute. We scored one last game, and we scored one this game. And it's the same man, Aymeric Laporte. That is 3 goals in 2 games for Aymeric Laporte. 2 from corners. And we're 1-0 up, finally, right after halftime. A great time to score. Start off the half hot, and that's how I want to do it. I want to start off quick. I want to get into the game. We finally have 2 shots on target. So our first 2 shots of the second half were both on target. That's a little bit more like it. We're going to have another long throw goal. Long throws are back, boys. The long throw from Kyle Walker bounces in the box, and Sterling this time is able to just knock it home. Doucouré completely misses the ball, and Sterling just heads it right past the keeper. Never stood a chance at that close of an angle. He had to come out for that or something, because, yeah, he's not getting to that. Mendy looking for a long throw again. This one gets cleared, but only as far as Kyle Walker. What are you doing on that side of the pitch? He might have a nosebleed because he's not supposed to be over there. But Bernardo comes away with it. Walker gets back into his position, and Mendy puts a ball into De Bruyne, into Mahrez, and Riyad Mahrez scores again. His third in the last 2 games. And we have dominated this second half. We have come out on fire. 3 goals in the first 15 minutes. Bernardo Silva lays it back to Mendy, who puts it in the cross with his 17th crossing. De Bruyne heads it down to Mahrez, who places it into the back of the net. And we're up 3-0. We can coast home comfortably now. Let's make a few subs. Kyle Walker's a little bit tired. De Bruyne's a little bit tired. I'll take off De Bruyne. I'll bring on Phil Foden. Actually, I might take off Mahrez instead. No. De Bruyne is more important to this team than Mahrez is. Mahrez is great, but De Bruyne is kind of one of the best midfielders in the world, if not the best. More subs to make. Let's take off Sterling. Let's bring on Ferran Torres. I'm going to bring on Liam Delap. Doing it again. Giving the youngsters some more game time. As much as I can give them when we're up 3-4-0. I think only 3 subs? Yeah, only 3 subs. So that'll be how we end the game probably. Looks like there's not going to be any more goals. It's going to end 3-0 to Man City. So we have won 4-0. Now we have won 3-0. So I'm expecting next game, which is against Tottenham in the EFL Cup, we're going to win 2-0. That happens. I don't really like that because eventually we're going to be losing if we continue on that kind of trend. So I don't know how much I like that, but I'll take these big wins as long as I can get them. I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. Another fantastic performance. Everton failed to register a single shot on target today. Is that a reflection of your complete dominance today? They only had 2 shots on the game, 35% possession. We absolutely throttled them. Our performance was complete. We played well in all phases of the game and fully deserved the win. And we are top of the table. We again have the only team to play this second round of games. Southampton -6. Villa lost 4-0 to I can't remember who beat them. Tottenham, I guess. Yeah, it was Tottenham. So 2 really good results. That is a good first couple of games of the season. That is how I like to start the season off. Started off hot by scoring plenty of goals. Praise all our goal scorers. You were superb. Who scored the other goal? Who scored the other goal? I don't remember. It was Laporte from the corner. Mahrez. Who scored the other goal? I want to praise them. Oh, Sterling. That's right. From the little header from the long throw. Let's praise him. You were superb. Now for next episode, we will come back for Man United, and I'm not sure who the other team is going to be. There might be an EFL Cup in there. There might be a Champions League group stage game in there. So I think we're going to play Man United because we've got to do the first Manchester derby of the season. But the other game is TBD, to be determined. So I'll see you in the next episode for Manchester United. If you've made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials are also in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.